Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to, I guess, RobMotive Live. We're going to head to the dealership, my local Toyota dealership, and I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a drive-through to see what Toyota Tacomas they actually have on the lot available for sale. In other words, if you wanted to go in today and pick up a brand new shiny Tacoma, would you be able to? Now, I looked online before jumping on here, and they show that they have 8 of them available. So I'm very interested to see what they have. And before, when I had looked, I did a video, I think recently, I don't know, I lose track. There's so many. But I looked recently and they had a Trail Hunter supposedly on the lot over there. So I'm really curious to see if indeed they still have that vehicle there. So we have to get there first. So I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. It's probably about, I don't know, 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, something like that, to get there. So if you need to grab something to drink, use the restroom, whatever, now would be the time to do it, right? Because you've got a little bit of time, I guess. So anyway, we're cruising. I'll flip the camera around in a minute. We'll give you a little bit of driving instead of just staring at me, because it is such a gorgeous day out here. It's 79 degrees. It's, partly to almost mostly cloudy, I guess. It's a perfect day to do anything outside. You're not going to be fried by the sun, and the temperature's cool enough that you'll be able to do something without sweating to death, hopefully. In the Tacoma, obviously, a little bit of specs on the Tacoma right now while we're on our way. We've got 1,516 miles on the clock. I know it's not a lot, but I split driving time between this and 2 other vehicles, so my Tacomas are never going to have a ton of miles on them. As far as fuel economy, I seem to be improving recently, and I don't know if it's because there's been a switch over to the winter blend or whatever of gas, and you get better fuel economy with that. I'm not quite sure why it is. I'm not really doing anything differently, unless, of course, the truck is more broken in now, and that might be the case. We shall see. And by the way, if the internet or the connection goes out for a second, just bear with me. I'm running over wire, if you will, or over the air, because I can't connect to any kind of a Wi-Fi while I'm driving. Be nice if I had one of those little Verizon Wi-Fi things, right? But I don't. So it'll come back on if it cuts out, or I'll bring it back on. Anyway, back to the specs. 1,517 miles now, and we're getting, let's see, let me get an exact number for you. We're getting 17.9 miles per gallon. Now, for me, that's pretty darn good, because I'm typically, 14, 15 miles per gallon, something like that. So I'm pretty happy about that. We'll see if it continues. Maybe it's broken in, like I mentioned, and we're going to get better gas mileage. I don't know. Let's go back. One other thing, another little spec or detail I'll give you here, and that's tire pressure. I always seem to be fighting with tire pressure here. I don't know what it is. I guess it's fluctuation in temperature and barometric pressure. Who knows? But I'm right now running at 37. About a pound higher than I like to be, but I'm also driving, so obviously the pressure of the tires is going to go up while I'm driving around. But I like to run about 35, 36 cold, and then wherever it goes from there is just fine. I will say that cruising around at 37 miles per hour does give me a little bit a firmer ride, I guess. I noticed that. All right, let's navigate this turn here, and we're going to get on the freeway. I'm going to flip you around. You can get an idea what it looks like here. This is South Texas, Harlingen, Texas area. We're going to actually go out of Harlingen, I think, but let me flip you around. You guys can see as soon as I hit the button here. Hard to do when you're trying to drive. Oops, I guess I did hit it. There we go. You can get an idea of what the freeway looks like here. I better get up to speed before somebody runs me over. And we have something sitting on the side of the road. always something on the roads here. I don't know. Hopefully we don't run into any chips. I'm always worried when I'm driving the freeways here that I'm going to get a chip in the windshield. It's very common here for some reason. I don't know if it's because of the temperatures. It loosens up the asphalt, gets those stones all free, and then they start flying all over. Who knows? But your typical freeway area, I guess. I would say the freeways here, they're not the best, but they're not horrible. I mean, they're smooth enough. You guys can probably see in the camera, you know, if the truck bounces around or anything crazy like that. I don't think we really have any issue with anything like that. What you really have to watch out for are other drivers. It can be an interesting place to drive. I got to watch my speed. They will pull you over here, but I think you've got somewhere between probably 5 and 10 miles an hour, something like that, before they're really going to get you. We're probably about 8 minutes or so, I'm guessing, away from the dealership now. So if you need to run and grab a snack, or maybe use the restroom, or grab a cold beverage, you know, now's probably the time to do it before we get to the dealership. I'm hoping there'll be a few trucks there. I'm really interested, like I said, to see if they have that trail edition. They might actually have it inside. I don't know. Hopefully not. I'm not planning on going inside the dealership, but hey, you never know. I know a couple of people there, so it's possible I could see somebody. For all I know, they might be watching this live stream right now. I really don't know. All right, let's see. So far, so good. You guys have not heard any clicks on the windshield. That's a good thing. I'm not looking for that. I'm curious, while you're on here, what's the temperature like where you're at? I won't be able to respond to questions and things, or, well, unless I see them flash across the screen, I guess I could. I assume you guys can hear me okay. Just give me a quick yes or something, or a thumbs up or something if you can hear me. I'd be curious to know. And I should probably, oops. All right. I'm not sure if the messages are coming through or not. Not something I can mess with right now. All right, we're gonna have to pay attention to where I'm going here. Like I said, it's a great day out here. Chad says, yes, I can. Thanks, Chad. I appreciate that. Scott Wick says yes. And welcome, guys, gals, whoever happens to be on, and whoever happens to watch this after the fact. Quick reminder, if you haven't, click that thumbs up button. It helps me out. And subscribe if you're new to the channel, haven't seen it before. Lots of Tacoma stuff on this channel, everything from mods to opinions, products, stuff like that. Northwest Ohio, really? Are you familiar with the Montpelier area? I'm curious. This is one of the coolest freeway areas right here. You've got a bunch of them going over each other and around each other, and hopefully I went the right way. I wasn't even paying attention. I think hopefully I'm on auto drive right now. You know, where you go out and you go somewhere and you just kind of end up where you want to be and don't really remember going there. Otherwise, I would have no idea where I'm going. I think so. I think this all looks pretty familiar. Wouldn't that be great? Do a live stream to go to a Toyota dealer and end up in Mexico or somewhere. I mean, I don't know. I am pretty close to Mexico here, by the way. We're probably about, I don't know, 30 miles or so, something like that from Mexico. So we are indeed in deep South Texas for sure. All right, now I got to look and see if I'm going the right way. Yes, I am going the right way. That's good. What do you guys think of the palm trees? Pretty cool, I think, man. I love palm trees. One of the things that I like the most about this area, I think, is all of the palm trees. All right, you might start to see some dealerships on the left, if you can make them out. I know the angle's not perfect. That means we're getting close. Grab myself a sip of the sweet tea. Let me flip you around here real quick. There we go. All right, let's get a drink before we get there. I'm not far. I'm probably 3 or 4 minutes away now. So if you didn't get that drink and take that bathroom break, it's probably too late now. Yeah, I think we're about 5 minutes away. Something like that. I don't know. I'll flip you guys around, obviously, when we get a little bit closer so you can see what I'm seeing as far as the dealership and all that. I've got cars right on my rear end. You might be able to see in the mirror. You know, I'm doing 70. The speed limit, I think, though, is 70, so they're probably doing 75. People do drive rather fast here in South Texas, which I have no problems with. Honestly, I wish there were no speed limit because I like to go as well, but I don't like to see those lights flashing behind me, and I don't like to have to sit on the road and pay that fine, so I usually keep it where I need to be. Yeah, we're probably, I'd say about 5 minutes away. Trying to estimate for you guys so you know what's going on. I can see, almost can see the dealership sign up there. I can see Kia, which means that I'm getting pretty darn close to Toyota. So I'm going to be interested to see too. Typically when I come here, the way they do things in South Texas, a little bit different than up north where I'm from, or was from. They'll run out and actually chase you around. They actually jump in cars and will chase you to kind of nail you down to see if they can sell you a car. It's definitely a different experience. I usually have it happen every time I go to a dealership, so we'll see if that happens today. I don't know. I guess, you know, why not? I mean, if you're there and you're on the lot, why not, from their perspective, see if they can actually sell you something else or sell you a car. They're building a new dealership for this location out here. It is Bert Ogden, by the way. We'll give them some pub. They're a great dealership. It's where I've bought a lot of my vehicles. Matter of fact, all of my Toyota vehicles from here is Bert Ogden, as well as Jeep. I've also bought vehicles from Jeep. I'm going to flip you back around. We're almost there. Okay, you guys can see what I'm seeing, the road, which I know is probably not all that exciting, but then again, I like to see different areas when I go out places, so you guys might like to see that as well. I don't know. I'm gonna put the window down. Another thing they have here are these frontage roads. That's why you see it looks like we're just doing a U-turn, and in essence we are. Onto the frontage road. The dealership is just ahead on the right. You might be able to see a little bit of it now, I'm not sure. Let me give you a different perspective, see if this is any better, I hope. That's my plan. There you get a more straight shot out of the front of the truck. And if you look up there to the right, you can see the Toyota sign. It's starting to get hot in here. I guess it's warmer out than I thought. There you go. Now you can see it, I'm sure. We're going to take a turn in here. There's a bunch of Tundras sitting there, although I think most of those, if not all of them, are used. And let's see what we've got here. We're going to kind of go off to the right. And we've got guys standing up front. There's a couple of Toyotas there. They're Tundras. Now, driving off, those are all used over there to the right. There is somebody's Tundra. There's some, or Tacoma. There's another. Those are both owned by somebody. Not sure if I've seen any new ones sitting in here yet. Drive around to the back a little bit. If there's any inventory, it will be back here. And I expect I'm going to be chased down at any minute. I see a couple of vehicles coming my way now, so I don't know. Let's drive around to the back. These look like they're probably used, yeah, or new. Well, no, I take that back. They're used, but they're owned. These are people's trucks. Look at that nice blue one there. Love the blue colors, man. I think they're awesome. Well, I'm not seeing 8 of them. Oh, wait a minute. There's 2 new Tundras, and there's a new access cab Toyota over here on the right, you guys can see, sitting right there. The SX trim, that one is new. So that's, I think, 1 I've seen back here so far. I got to watch for these chase vehicles. They can be rather dangerous. All right, I don't see anybody chasing me around, so that's a good thing. We're going to go up to the front, see if we have anything up there. I see a couple. There's a Tundra on the left, a red one. That's new. And then there's a silver one on the left. That's somebody's. So far I'm seeing a few Tundras, but not tons of Tacomas back here. Matter of fact, I've only seen 1 that I'm aware of, Tacoma back here. And I would get out and walk, but, you know, it's windy for one thing, and secondly, it'd take me half an hour to walk all over the place. I see a Tacoma on the left. I guess we'll go, yeah, let's cut through here. Why not? What, you know, they might yell at me and tell me I'm going the wrong way. But there's a new Tacoma, silver. It is a double cab. Looks to be an SR5. It's a TSS off-road package. And let's see, we're gonna cut back over this way. So far I am unaccosted. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Right now we're in the used section. We've got a few used, not Tacomas, sitting around. And we have a Tacoma, or a Tundra rather. It's a nice silver one if you like silver. Not really my color, but there is a new Tacoma on the left, I believe. It is silver. I might as well show you is a line of Tundras. These are new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. If you're looking for a Tundra, this is probably a good place to go because they've got a ton of them. All right. They've got me blocked off here, so I can't exit. I feel like a prisoner. Okay, here we got somebody. Oh, this is a fella I know. This is Bull, my salesman. We're going to stop and talk to Bull. All right, I got to tell him I'm on live right now. I'm live streaming.
What's up, man?
I'm on live stream right now.
Oh, you are?
Yep, so can you be on?
Yeah,
you
sure.
Care? All right, this is Bull. He is my salesman here at Bert Ogden.
Welcome to Bert Ogden Toyota.
And if you need anything, this is the guy to see right here. So I'm out driving around today, and I just wanted to come through and see how many Tacomas you guys have.
We actually have maybe 3 Tacomas tops right now. They're selling like crazy.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the last one. So if you're looking for a Tacoma, we're here in Harlingen, Bert Ogden Toyota. Come in, look for Bull, and you know, we'll be happy to help you out anytime, anywhere, okay?
You got it. Awesome, awesome. So you said there aren't any more. Does that mean they're cutting off and going to switch?
They're cutting off. We're getting maybe, let's just say 5 Tacomas a month, 8 Tacomas a month.
Yeah.
So they're selling out. So
wow. Do you expect any more 23s?
We're hoping, but everybody's getting maybe 4 or 5 a month. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So if we have them in the lot, today's the day to buy them.
You got a lot of Tundras back there too, I saw.
We actually have maybe 19, 20 Tundras in the lot right now.
Wow.
Yeah, we actually have a Tundra Pro around here. So if you're looking for the big trucks, we have them.
Cool. Do you have any idea when the 24 Tacomas are going to start showing up?
They haven't told us anything yet, but we're thinking about maybe the end of the year or to the beginning of the
really?
year. Yeah.
What about the release of pricing and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Man.
I won't say anything yet.
They seem to be slower this year than usual with that.
Yes.
Is that because of supply or?
It's because of the supply, the inflation. That's the only reason why.
Wow. Because I remember when I bought, what did I buy? I think it was it was just a new model year Tacoma. But they had, because when I built the blue one that I had, I was able to get the details on that, I think in October, mid-October, something like that. So we're already in November and no pricing.
Yeah, we actually have a list of customers already they already put their deposit for the 2024s, and they were like, you know what? As soon as you have the information, the details, specs of all the trucks, send us over. Like we've been waiting.
Yeah.
And there's maybe around 20 to 25 customers on the
wait list.
On the list that put already deposits.
How much of a deposit are you taking?
$500 to $1,000.
Okay, just curious.
It depends on which one, how much it's going to be, what is it worth.
Are they committing to the hybrids or just the regular or the hybrids? Because we're not going to have those, I hear, until spring to summer next year.
Yeah.
Wow.
People they're reading and they're listening to other people, about their what they're feeling about the 2024s, and they're like, you know what? I'd rather get a 23, old body style.
Yeah.
Old body style is going to be great. Like later on, you want to trade in the vehicle. They hold their value a lot.
Right.
So it's...
Well, there's a lot of haters out there when it comes to the turbo.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want the turbo.
Yeah.
By the way, is it a twin turbo or a single turbo?
Single turbo.
That's what I thought.
It's only on the Tundra.
On the Tundras. I've had a lot of people want to argue with me. It's going to be a twin turbo. I said, there's no way it's a twin turbo. Well, there you go. You heard it right from somebody who's here. It's a single turbo, so I'm going to stop questioning it. Cool. All right.
Man.
Well,
I saw your truck driving around. What is he doing? Don't tell me he's going to trade in the truck.
Oh, no.
So I was like, okay, let me go say hello. Then I called you. I was like, he's not answering. So
I didn't even see the call.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let me go see what he's up to. So, well, there you go.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm just out bringing along anybody who wants to see with me. Right. So cool deal, man.
Cool, man. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Absolutely. It's good to see you.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you.
Take care.
And let me know when I can see one.
I've been seeing your work on this truck, bro. It looks amazing.
Yeah, it's coming along.
I saw it from I saw it from inside, and I'm like, let me go to his page. Hold on a minute. That's his truck. What is he doing here?
That's right. Yeah, right, not man. Again.
See you later, though.
All right, man. Thank you.
Bye.
Yep. Don't want to slam into a new vehicle. Wouldn't that be great? Be great for the video, not so good for me.
See you later, bro.
See you later, man.
Bye.
All right, there you go. Again, check him out. He's Bull over here at Bert Ogden. If you happen to be interested in a Toyota, great guy, great salesman. I've always had good experiences here myself, so check him out. Anyway, that is the run through on the Toyotas. You got a little bit of inside information there. Wow, 25 people on a waiting list. It's not going to be me. I'm not going to commit to a waiting list because honestly, I want the hybrid version. And from what I hear, I mean, you never know, right? It's the internet. Everything's true, right? But from what I hear, they're not going to be available until spring to summer next year. So for me, there's no reason to put down money. I'm not going to do that. I'm perfectly happy with the truck that I have. I think the third gen is awesome, and I think it's going to go down probably as one of the best mid-size trucks that we've ever had. I mean, from a reliability standpoint, a look standpoint, everything. I mean, across the board, very capable truck, and there's just no reason to do anything else, excuse me, at the moment, unless you're, jonesing for the new one, or maybe you're a YouTuber, who knows. I'd probably keep this one if I wasn't a YouTuber, to be honest, but I do want to experience the new one. I mean, I do like new vehicles. Obviously, I've had, 70 of them or more, I hate to say, over my lifetime, and I'm not that old. So I do like getting the new ones, but you know, financially, it doesn't make a lot of sense to trade vehicles every year, you know, unless you get lucky and something goes way up in value. And I'm actually hoping that the people out there that state that this model, the 3rd gen, is going to be so valuable when the new one comes out because everybody's going to want the old one, that I actually can at least break even. That's my point, my idea. So we shall see. I don't know. But I'm curious what you guys think, and I'll read the comments after I'm done with the live stream. But I'm curious what you guys think, given what Bull has just said, you know, that we're starting to wind down with the 23s. They're hoping to get 5 a month or something. Well, there's only, what, 2 months left, the rest of November and December, and then you certainly would think that by the end of the year, we're going to have announcement on pricing and specs, and we're going to start to see the 2024s trickle out. And I will say, if you don't see the 2024s starting to show up before the end of the year, something really kind of whacked is going on, because historically or traditionally, they're always coming out before the end of the year, the new models, or at least the new model years. I realize this is a redesign, but still, we should start to see the 2024s, I would think, well before the end of the year. Of course, at this point, we're getting pretty close. November, what, 6th, 7th, 8th, wherever we're at. I forget the date. Who knows? Who pays attention to dates anymore? So that's the scoop. That's what we have. Like he said, he's got about 5 or so on the lot right now. They do have several more listed coming in on allocation. So if you want to get one, at least if you're here in South Texas in my area, now's probably the time to do it, because sooner than later, Toyota's going to cut off and we're not going to have any more left. Who knows? So now that we've done that, makes me feel kind of good, honestly, that I didn't fork out any money for the 2024s because I am impatient, and knowing that we're not going to start to see anything most likely until the end of the year or beyond, I'd be starting to worry about, or I'd be starting to miss my $500 sitting there on deposit. So anyway, that's it. Just wanted to get on, bring you guys with me, kind of a live stream drive-through dealership. And a bonus, we got to hear from Bull, who actually works there at Toyota, and get a little bit of insight with the 2024s. I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe out there. Bye.